What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to your home for everything local sports. It's JJ. This video is brought to you by the fine folks at Naples Rib Company, and we have got thick drama at Blair Field on Wednesday as Moore League Baseball returns. Lakewood Lancers trying to avoid their worst string of Moore League games in more than 30 years, while the Millikan Rams are trying to stay undefeated in the Moore League and stay atop the league table. Meanwhile, senior center fielder Tristan Chamberlain asked to prom. He blushes and says yes, and on the hill, it's junior Jacob Alcorn's birthday. What kind of season has it been for Lakewood? How about a leadoff walk to Austin Colvin, only to have your leader cut down? One step forward, two step back. Johnny Weeks with the tag, Dean Duggan with the throw. Millikan looking good early. Lakewood gonna counter with junior Ryan Hare. And in the bottom of the first, remember Chamberlain? To the right side, Robert Funk can stop it, but can't find the handle, and it's an infield single for the senior. He moves to second base on a fielder's choice. Up comes Spencer Steer, and it's another good, solid piece of hitting from this sophomore DH. Because of an arm injury, it's not the season he expected, but he's making the most of his at-bats, to say the least. Prom date, and gives his team the lead. Not a bad afternoon at Blair Field. Colvin and Caleb Law in the third get on base for the Lancers. If the Lancers are going to turn it around, it's probably going to be those two guys at the wheel. We've got one out, two men on. Matt Fields, is this a tailor-made double play? Not when Colvin's out there breaking it up. Ball takes a short hop. Lou going to take the short trip home from third base to tie this game up 1-1. Rams also put two on in the third. Huey and Steer with singles to left field. We've now got one out with two runners on, and Faruya gonna come up there, and he does the one thing you're not supposed to do. He hits it in front of the runner. Nick Reeser, stretch! Great individual effort from 25. And it would count too. Still two on. Hare, quick to get the K and get out of the jam. He stranded 5 in 4 innings of work, and his offense would pick him up in the top of the fourth, or at least try. Darren Tesson on second base after a single with one out. Hare wants to help himself on an 0-1 count, a shot up the middle, but don't hit it there. That's where TC lives. Chamberlain, introduce you to my cannon. Duggan with the tag, or did he? Let's take another look. Is Teeson's foot on the plate right there? I mean, doesn't matter. Umpire made his decision. Can prom be every month? Because this kid is having an absolute night. At the end of the fourth, we're still 1-1. Bottom of the fifth, Reeser in relief puts himself in a tough spot though. He hits a batter. Huey gets on a fielder's choice. Intentional walk to Steer, and then on this wild pitch, the runners move up, and then he ends up walking Faruya anyway. So bases chucked, one out. Max Witt with a 1-2 pitch, shot to the hot corner, too hot to handle. Everybody moves up a station, and Huey comes home to score. But Millikan will only score one in the frame, so they're up 2-1 at the end of the fifth. Brendan Davis leads off the sixth with this single, trying to get his team going. Reeser up there looking for a little bit of redemption, and he gets it. And more. Mishandle over here in left field, and you can see Spud O'Neal is waving him home. Davis going to come around to score easily. Reeser into second. We are tied 2-2, back and forth we go. Pinch runner for Reeser is Dakota Blakely. He goes to third on a pass ball, and with one out, Zach Martinez on the screws, but right at Johnny Weeks, and he doubles up Blakely at third. Weeks with a double up. I think they call that a fortnight. So Lakewood with their backs to the wall, gonna send their guy Colvin to the hill to try to hold this thing in the sixth. But it's a tough spot. Chase Ambrose on second base after a single on a sac bunt, and after this wild pitch, you start asking if anybody actually wants to win this game. Well, Weeks does, for days. The senior shortstop with a shot to right field. That's going to easily score Ambrose. 4 on the spot. Millikan up 3-2. End of the sixth. Alcorn out to finish it. Birthday cake can wait, but if he does need some help blowing out the candles, Lancers got the answer. The whiff. Alcorn K's 2 in the 7th, still throwing seeds after a complete game. 6 hit, no earned runs, 6K performance. Take a picture, Mrs. Alcorn. That's one for the photo album. 70 strikes on 105 pitches for the junior. That's one way to celebrate your birthday. For Lakewood, Can only get better, right? A tough 4-game stretch for the Lancers. They're going to have to shake that off for the second round of league play, while Millikan still has some tough games in the first round of league play. For all of the drama from Blair Field, you've got to stay right here, because this is your home for everything Long Beach sports.